About all I remember about him was that he was crippled. He got run over by a streetcar. There were streetcars then. The day after I was born, I think it was, either the day before or the day after. And so he was crippled all his life, is all I ever knew him. And I remember him coming home from work and getting a bucket of hot water out and soaking his foot. He seemed to always have work, and I know that he worked hard. He worked for a farmer for a while, taking care of his orchard. He worked as a custodian at our church for many years. But I remember him always, when I got up in the morning, he would always be either reading the Bible or on his knees praying every morning early before I got up. That was how I would find him in the mornings when I got up. I don't remember him ever having any fun. He was always so tired, and I'm sure it must have been times when he had fun, but I can't remember that. My mom was a very quiet person, and I remember we always had prayer time every night before we went to bed, and it seemed like she was the last one to pray, but I never ever knew what she said. She wasn't praying to me anyhow, but anyhow she prayed so softly that I wasn't ever sure when she was through, unless I heard everybody get up. But she always kept the house clean as well as I remember it, and always cooked good meals for us. She never worked. Well, she did go to work when I was born. Yeah, I remember that, because Dad was laid up with his leg, and so she did have to go to work then. Yeah, but I don't remember her work. I don't remember that. I just know that what I've been told, that she did go to work, and my aunt took care of me when I was a baby and during that time. But as we got older, she didn't work. My sisters. Well, I don't really remember a lot about them as we were younger. I know my one sister, Lavelle, broke her leg. I remember that happening to her when we were younger.
How did she break it?
Fell off a swing set. There was a park probably a block away from her home, and I don't know whether it was a swing set or jungle gym or something like that, but she fell off and broke her leg there. I remember that about her. I don't really remember too much about them when we were young. I never knew either one of my grandfathers. one of them had been dead a long time when I was born, and the other one died shortly before I was born. So I never knew either one of those. My grandmother on my dad's side, Grandma Judd, was probably my favorite person as I was a kid, grew up. I used to go to her house. It was kind of funny. She never had any teeth, and I guess the story was that she had some one time and they didn't work for her, so she put them up on the shelf. But I remember her always, I don't know how she ate, but she always did. But my uncle, Walter, lived with her for years and years and years. But I would like to go over to her house on Sunday and have dinner over there, which I did many times. My grandma on my mother's side, I didn't know real well. They lived up in Washington someplace, and I didn't see her often. But I don't remember her as being somebody I really enjoyed coming to see us. My Grandma Judd, I always loved her no matter what or when.